2025 has been an incredible year for gaming, and the Game Awards didn't disappoint with a slew of jaw-dropping reveals. From epic sci-fi adventures to long-awaited sequels and brand new IPs, this year's announcements had something for every type of gamer. Today, we're counting down the 10 most exciting reveals from TGA 2025. All the games that got us talking, buzzing, and maybe even drooling a little. So buckle up, grab your controller, and let's dive in. Kicking off our list is Highguard, the surprise free-to-play PvP raid shooter revealed at the Game Awards 2025. Rather than coming from an established franchise, this one comes from Wildlight Entertainment, a brand new studio built by developers who previously worked on Apex Legends, Titanfall, and Call of Duty titles, big names in the shooter world. In Highguard, players take on the role of wardens, arcane gunslingers battling for control of a mythical continent. Matches start with intense skirmishes over a powerful objective called the Shield Breaker, then escalate into full-on raids to destroy rival bases. This blend of objective-based PvP combat and territory control combines high mobility and strategic play, echoing some of the intensity fans loved in past shooters those devs worked on, but with a brand new fantasy twist. Whether you're a fan of tactical shooters or just love seeing industry veterans launch something fresh, Highguard was a memorable and somewhat controversial final reveal of the night. At number 9, we have Ontos, a reveal that leaned into sci-fi mystery and atmospheric exploration. This one comes from Frictional Games, the developer behind critically acclaimed horror titles like Soma, known for their immersive environments and thought-provoking narratives. The trailer showcased unsettling visuals, abstract environments, and a mysterious tone that seems to blend psychological horror with cosmic sci-fi. It's the sort of reveal that invites questions rather than answers, perfect for fans who love unraveling stories one eerie piece at a time. Rather than relying on jump scares, Ontos appears to lean on atmosphere, setting, and slow burn tension, a hallmark of Frictional's design philosophy. If you're a fan of horror that creeps under your skin and rewards curiosity, this reveal was quietly one of the most intriguing of the night. Coming in at number 8 is Forloop, one of the most talked about reveals that dropped during the Game Awards 2025. Announced as a 4-player cooperative shooter, the game mixes sci-fi action with unique time loop mechanics that encourage players to experiment and adapt with each run. Whether you're surviving alien invasions or customizing your approach to each mission. What makes Forloop especially compelling is the team behind it. The project is spearheaded by Mike Booth, best known as the creator of Left 4 Dead and co-founder of Turtle Rock Studios. His experience crafting one of the most iconic co-op shooters ever gives Forloop instant credibility among fans of cooperative action games. The game is being developed by Bad Robot Games, the video game division of J.J. Abrams' multimedia production company, which has teamed up with Sony Interactive Entertainment to publish the title for PlayStation 5 and PC. The partnership brings Hollywood-level storytelling flair together with shooter design sensibilities rooted in years of co-op expertise. While the trailer didn't spill all the details, early impressions showed a blend of tactical cooperation and infinite replayability, thanks to those roguelike elements. Proof that Forloop isn't just nostalgia for old shooters, but a fresh spin on what co-op action could look like in the future. At number 7, the skies got loud with Ace Combat 8. This entry continues the legacy of Bandai Namco's Project Aces team, who brought us beloved aerial combat titles like Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, games known for cinematic storytelling and high-octane dogfights. The reveal trailer delivered sweeping aerial sequences, dramatic cinematics, and that unmistakable sense of being in the cockpit. For fans of flight games, this was a satisfying nod to classic Ace Combat moments and a clear sign that the series isn't slowing down anytime soon. At number 6 is Tomb Raider: Legacy of Atlantis, bringing Lara Croft back into the spotlight with a mythic twist. This reveal leaned into one of the franchise's most enduring fantasies, the lost city of Atlantis, promising exotic locales and ancient mysteries. The team behind this entry includes developers responsible for recent modern Tomb Raider games, which redefine the series with cinematic storytelling, environmental exploration, and puzzle-driven gameplay. The trailer's focus on ruins, relics, and mythic architecture suggested a blend of action, platforming, and mystery, a natural evolution of what players loved about the reboot trilogy. For longtime fans, seeing Lara tackle Atlantis felt like a homecoming. For newcomers, it looked like a great entry point into one of gaming's most iconic franchises. Halfway through our list is Total War Warhammer 40,000, a crossover that had strategy fans buzzing. This one comes from Creative Assembly, the studio behind acclaimed strategy titles like Total War Warhammer 3 and other Total War entries. Creative Assembly's signature blend of real-time and turn-based strategy has long been a favorite among tactical gamers, and transplanting that formula into the grimdark Warhammer 40,000 universe was a bold turn that excited many. The reveal teased massive armies, futuristic factions, and tactical depth that could take full advantage of the setting's lore and scale. For fans of grand strategy and sci-fi warfare alike, this announcement felt like a dream crossover come true. At number 4, Control Resonant took us back into the wonderfully weird world of Remedy Entertainment. Remedy's track record includes narrative gems like Control, Alan Wake, and Max Payne, all of which blend surreal storytelling with atmospheric exploration. The Control universe is known for its eerie environments and reality-bending mystery, and Resonant looks to expand that tradition, pushing deeper into the supernatural with new characters and settings. Rather than simply riding on a past success, Remedy seems to be using this announcement to signal a broader narrative arc, one that embraces the strange and the unexplained. For fans of story-driven games that make you think and look twice at your surroundings, this reveal was one of the night's most compelling. Swinging in at third place is the announcement of a new Divinity game from Larian Studios, the minds behind Divinity Original Sin 2 and Baldur's Gate 3, both of which earned critical acclaim for their reactive storytelling and complex RPG systems. Larian has made a name for itself by empowering players with choice, deep tactical combat, and sprawling narratives where decisions really matter. This reveal wasn't just a tease, it was a reminder that one of the best studios in modern RPG design is returning to a beloved fantasy universe. Whether it's co-op battles or branching dialogue, expectations for this one are sky high, and that's why it landed so prominently on our list. At number 2, Capcom brought the scares with Resident Evil Requiem, the next major installment in one of gaming's most iconic survival horror franchises. Capcom's recent revitalization of the series, with acclaimed remakes and mainline entries, has earned praise for balancing tension, atmosphere, and storytelling. The reveal leaned into classic horror vibes rather than pure action spectacle, hinting at dark locales, creeping dread, and familiar series staples. Seeing Leon S. Kennedy return, equipped with grit and a legacy of past survival encounters, immediately sparked fan excitement. For horror fans and Resident Evil veterans alike, this was one of the most memorable announcements of the night. And at number 1, the crown jewel of the Game Awards announcements, Star Wars: Fate of the Old Republic. This game was revealed as a single-player narrative RPG developed by Argonaut Studios in collaboration with Lucasfilm Games, and it's a spiritual successor to Star Wars: Knights of the Old Republic. What makes this even more exciting is that the game is directed by Casey Hudson, a veteran developer best known for his leadership on the Mass Effect series and the original Knights of the Old Republic, two of the most beloved RPGs in gaming history. The cinematic reveal trailer dropped fans into a rainy world with lightsabers and intrigue, signaling a story-driven experience with galaxy-spanning stakes. When the credits rolled on the Game Awards, this was the announcement that stuck with everyone, a Star Wars RPG with pedigree and narrative weight, cementing it as our number 1 pick. And there you have it, the 10 most thrilling announcements from the Game Awards 2025. Whether you're hyped for star-studded space adventures, time-loop shooters, or legendary franchises returning, this year's reveals showed just how exciting the future of gaming looks. Which announcement are you most excited to play? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, hit that like button if you enjoyed the countdown, and don't forget to subscribe for more top 10 gaming videos. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.